Hey Cupcakes, how's it going? So in my last video I told you guys that my next planned cosplay was going to be Kaori Miyazono from the anime Your Lie in April, and in that video I showed you all the fabrics that I'd bought and the pattern that I'd bought in preparation to make the cosplay. And today I'm really excited to let you guys know that my cosplay of Kaori is now finished. I was really worried that I wasn't going to get my cosplay of Kaori done in time for Birmingham MCM, but thankfully I managed to do so. Next few days I will be uploading a video of my time cosplaying Kaori at Birmingham MCM, so do make sure you watch that, guys. But now for this video I have compiled all of the clips I managed to film of me making my Kaori cosplay. Really hope you enjoy this video, and for anyone else who is wanting to make a cosplay of Kaori, I really hope you find it helpful. Also, please do give me some feedback on what you think of my Kaori cosplay. I'm always looking to improve my cosplay, so any constructive criticism or feedback or advice would be seriously appreciated. And if you enjoyed this video, which I really hope you will, please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, here is the making of my Kaori cosplay. I really hope you enjoy it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, so I'm currently working on the beginnings of my Kaori cosplay. I've got my main fabric laid out here and I've just got one of the pattern pieces there. I've cut out a couple of pieces already. I was really nervous about starting, but now I've got going, I'm absolutely fine, which is great. This stuff is really difficult to iron. I've actually brought the iron down with me to try and iron bits at a time, but it is so creased, I think, because it is 100% cotton. Probably should have washed it first. That is what you're supposed to do, but never mind. So yeah, the plan is get this all cut out, possibly do that like sort of interlining that I got. It was like that lighter grey fabric, so cut that out and cut out the interfacing pieces that are needed and get stitching all together. So see how it goes. Right, so I've finished sewing the interlining onto the fronts of all the pieces. They're all just laid out here on my chair because I have no space to put them elsewhere, but I'm really pleased actually with how most of them came out, because normally when I do this I never get it quite spot on and they always end up like with like sort of air, almost like air bubbles. Like, I don't know what the technical term for it actually is, but yeah, so but they're all like nicely done, so I'm really pleased. So now it's just a case of following the instructions again, trying not to freak out, trying to get it right, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so I just thought I'd show you what I've got so far of the jacket slash blazer. I keep changing whether it's jacket or blazer, so do excuse me, but yeah, I'm currently working on the blazer. I've sewn the main body of it together and it's already looking quite nice. I'm really pleased. I totally forgot to cut the pockets out when I first cut out all the main fabric, so I had a mad rush last night trying to make sure I could get all the fabric cut for the pockets, but I've now made the pockets. They're not amazing on the inside, but they are pockets, so I can carry stuff in them, which is wonderful. Yeah, and you can see how hopefully once the interfacing or yeah, interfacing is put on, you'll be able to see, you can see where it's gonna actually start to look like a blazer. And then obviously I put the sleeves in. Inside looks okay, which is really good. I think it was definitely a good move doing giving it an extra layer on the inside, because it's just made it a bit more durable, I think, a bit more sturdy. So yeah, basically now all I've got to do is just carry on sewing all this together and making the blazer. Hi everyone, back in front of the mirror again, this time with the addition of a collar and the interlining. The next step is going to be to do the sleeves, because it's currently sleeveless, and then it's a case of sewing up the bottom and doing the buttons. I still haven't got buttons, but I do have buttons for the sleeves. I just can't remember where I put them. There they are. I've got buttons for the sleeves. They're really pretty. I got them like really cheaply secondhand on eBay, so they're really nice. So yeah, they're gonna go on the sleeves, which is great. So now I'm gonna get back to my sewing machine and put some sleeves on this blazer. So yeah, wish me luck. Hey guys, I'm just taking a bit of a break from doing the main body of the blazer, and I'm just starting to look at how I'm doing the badge. This is what I've got so far. I'm just copying from, sorry, I'm watching Shokugeki in the background at the moment. Such an awesome anime, watch it. But yeah, I am just designing the badge looking at this picture. It's not the best picture in the world. It's from the opening credits of Your Lie in April, so I'm just following that. I don't really know that it's that close at the moment, but I'm just gonna keep testing different ones until I get the one that I think fits best. Morning everyone! I'm finally filming in daylight for the first time in ages. Do excuse my voice, I was working at a scare park last night, so I've kind of ruined my voice box, but never mind. So yeah, I'm now working on the skirt. The jacket is upstairs in my wardrobe. I've put the sleeves on it. I just need to do some other things for it, but now I'm working on the skirt, and my aim is to get this done by the end of today. So I cut out the main pieces of skirt yesterday. I think it's about 46 centimeters long, because I'm aiming for it to be a little bit shorter, obviously under the waistband and with a hem, because it only needs to come up to about here on me, so, and I'm only short, so I don't want it to be too long and then drown the socks out. So yeah, I'm now doing the stripes to go on the skirt. These, I don't know if you can see the lines I've sort of drawn in a pencil. I really need to invest in a tailor's chalk, but I've just drawn some lines on there, and I'm going to be cutting out, that's going to be the main strip. And then what I need to do, I've worked out I need, I think, 14 small stripes to go from the top to the bottom of the skirt, and then I obviously need a longer thin strip to go above the thicker strip. So yeah, lots of calculating involved yesterday. I really had to get my maths cap on. It's been a long time since I've had to do that much calculating, so that was quite fun actually, weirdly. But yeah, so going to get on with the skirt today, hopefully get it finished by the end of today. So fingers crossed I get it done among the million other things I have to do. So wish me luck. Right, so all my stripes are done. I'm now just pinning them onto the skirt. I've sewn a couple of bits of the skirt fabric together because it wasn't quite long enough on its own. So I'm just sewing my strips over here. I've got my big strip. You can see where the interfacing's on it, and I've had to sew it together because it's really long. It's got to be really long. Yeah, and then there's this really long thin strip to go on there as well. So I'm just pinning on the short ones first, and then I'll sew those on, and then I've got to pin on the big ones and sew those on. Hey everyone, so the skirt's well on the way now. The pleats are all in and everything pattern wise is all sewn on, which is great. Now I'm just pinning on the waistband. I had to cut quite a considerable chunk off the end actually, because I had too much. So yeah, I ended up doing way too many of those ones and could have saved myself a lot of time, but never mind, it's better to have too many than too little. So yeah, now I'm just gonna pin on the waistband, and then I've got to just put the zip in. Once I put the zip in, I can hem the bottom, and that makes the skirt finished. So yeah, better get on with it. Hey guys, so I had a little bit of a hiccup with the skirt. I finished putting the waistband on, putting the zip in, and it was all looking good to go to hem it when I tried it on and realised it was far too long. It like literally came down to my knees after I put the waistband on, which was really annoying. So basically what I've done is I unpicked the waistband, unpicked the zip, unpicked all the pleats, ironed it all out, cut like 8 centimeters off the top, because I know it looks like really short now, but if it was any longer it was just gonna come down to my knees again. So I cut it really quite short. So I've sewn on most of the waistband. I'll just slip stitch it all under there, which was really annoying because I spent ages slip stitching it before, so I've got to do it all again, and I don't like slip stitching, so I've got to just put the zip on again now, and then hopefully once I've slip stitched the waistband on, I can sew up the bottom, do the hem, and that should be the skirt finished. Hey guys, the skirt's finally finished. It only took me like a week longer than I thought it was going to, but hooray, it's
done. As you can see, it is pretty short, but actually that's kind of how short it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'm not too worried. I know it's kind of short, but in anime they have such long legs and I have really short legs, so yeah, please excuse my knobbly knees. But yes, it is done. I've got loads to do. I've got so much to do, but I'm just really glad that the skirt is done. So yes, awesome. Hey everybody, so I've decided to get going on the tie. I've got 1 week to go before Expo, and I've decided that if I can get this done along with the badge, I'm just gonna wear a ready-made blue shirt so I can just go as Kaori to Birmingham MCM. So I'm currently just cutting out a load of stripes. It took me a while to sort of figure out the size I wanted, but as you can see, it's all lying there. What I'm gonna do is probably embroider the stripes on and then embroider the black stripe down the middle so it looks like the one in the anime. So yeah, I just need to cut out a lining as well and stitch it all together, and hopefully we'll have a tie by the end of the day, so yay! Hey all, just thought I'd update you on how the tie is going. It looks very untie-like right now, but I'll just show you how things are going. So basically this stripe is complete. What I did in the end was, originally I was going to embroider the little black stripes on, but then I remembered that I had some ribbon and I thought actually that might look a bit neater than embroidery. So although it's a bit thicker than I would like and the stripes are probably a bit thick for what I would like, it looks a lot neater than if I had just sort of machine embroidered them on. So I am now in the process of doing all of the stripes. There's actually not too many, so it's not too bad. And then once I've got all the ribbons, I've basically just stitched these on roughly onto the tie, and then I'm just going to get the ribbons and stitch them all on the outside, and when that's done, chop all the ends off, make it all nice and neat, do a lining, and then it's pretty much done. Hey everybody, so I'm just doing the last few things now that I need to do for my cosplay. I have sewn the buttons onto the blazer. I did have them there, and there they are. My camera couldn't quite see them. Onto the blazer, and I've done the buttonholes on the other side, although the buttons don't actually fit, which is a shame, but never mind. They're not supposed to be, the blazer's not supposed to be closed anyway. But I've also sewn the little buttons onto the sleeves, which look really nice when it's on. And the tie is almost done. The tie has been an absolute nightmare, I've got to say. It looked like it was going really well, but then it got to the stage where I had to turn the tie inside out. I'd done the lining and everything was looking really good, and then I had to try and turn the tie inside out, and it would just not work. I mean, if you can see how skinny it is here. There was just no way that was going to turn inside out, and I cut the seams thinking that would help, and I cut the lining out, which I thought would help, and it just made no difference. So and then basically what happened was, where I've stitched these, the fabric underneath started to fray and was poking out of all the black stripes, which just looked really messy and really horrible. So I decided to unpick the whole thing and realised that although I cannot bear slip stitching, actually slip stitching is going to be the best way to go. So I've started that already. That's why it's got this horrible black thread through the middle at the moment, because I'm tacking, which I also dislike, but is necessary. So I'm just slip stitching all the way down the back now, and once that's done, that's it. The tie is finished, so I can set that aside and be done with it. I've restarted the badge because I started it before. I'll show you how it looked before. You can see just how awful that is. It's so messy, so I just instantly thought that's not going to work, give up on that, do it again. So I'm doing it here, and I've just glued around the edges of the badge just so that it doesn't fray. So basically all I've got to do now is make sure the tie is slip stitched, do the badge, stitched onto the blazer, and we're done. Oh, apart from the wig, I still have to trim the wig, but apart from that we're almost done. I'm not, as I said before, sewing the shirt now because I've got less than a week till MCM. in Birmingham, so I'm just gonna have a bought shirt for now and borrowing a violin, so yeah, hopefully not gonna be long till we're all done. Hey guys, so it's literally like a few days before the con, and I think if I get myself in gear I'm going to get this done in time. I'm currently working on the badge. It's almost done. I basically hand embroidered the S and then hand embroidered around there. It doesn't look amazing, but there you go. My hand embroidery's never been the best, and I'm currently stitching the badge onto the blazer with my machine, so it's a slightly delicate process, but thankfully all the lines are straight, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Hello everybody, I am just cutting my wig for Kaori. I'm actually really pleased with how I've done it. It actually is starting to look like Kaori's hair. Kaori has like my dream hair. I'm really jealous. I haven't given my my wig stand a name yet. I probably should. For now I'm just gonna keep trimming away at this wig. There's just little bits of hair just falling away in my hands now. Hopefully I don't make it too thin, because it's quite an old wig. I've had it well since I since I first started cosplaying, so it's one of my earliest wigs I think, but I was really sad that I just wasn't using it, and I'm really glad now that I've got it out and I'm starting to trim it, and it actually looks really nice. So yeah, the fringe has taken me a while though, because it was really long, and the first time I ever cut a wig for it, I've got a reminder to pick up the violin later, but yeah, the first time I tried cutting a fringe on a wig, it went disastrously wrong and ended up being really short, so I don't want the same problem to happen, so I've just been taking that quite steady, but the rest of the hair I've just hacked away at, so fingers crossed it's gonna look really good. Hey guys, my cosplay of Kaori is finished! Yay! I'm so excited to finally put it all together and see how it looks. I'm actually really pleased, considering that I felt this was one of my not so great cosplay achievements because of how much I rushed things, and things that just didn't quite go to plan, like the tie kind of could have done with more stripes on and thinner black lines, and I really did want to make the shirt. Considering I bought a shirt from Sainsbury's that was a men's size, and it really didn't fit very well, I kind of thought, well, it's gonna have to do, but then my wonderful mother managed to find me a school one, bearing in mind I'm like 24. This is aged 16 to 17 years, but it fits absolutely perfectly. As you can see, I am wearing the wig. I am not wearing makeup at the moment. Well, I'm wearing a tiny bit, but it doesn't look brilliant with the wig. I need my false lashes and stuff on to make it kind of look good, but I'm really pleased with how the wig came out. I've still been like chopping bits away at it, but I guess the main thing to talk about is the rest of the costume. So yeah, I'm really chuffed. I think now it's all together, I can really see how it is Kaori, and as you can see, I do have a violin and a bow on me. They're not mine. I've borrowed the violin from my local Amdrams, so yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's got a little sellotape on it because we used it in a play before and we didn't want the strings to like make any noise when it was being fake played, and the bow is from my friend Georgie at Players as well. So my cosplay of Kaori is done. The con, Birmingham MCM, is the day after tomorrow, so I am so relieved that I got this done in time. Oh my gosh, I'm just so, I'm exhausted. I am so exhausted from this one, but it's been worth it, I think. Only Saturday will tell. Hopefully people like it and recognise me. I think my biggest worry is that people will see me and go, no idea who that is, and I don't, because I mean, I know Your Lie in April is quite popular, but I'm probably just worrying for no reason. So I need to just go to the con and enjoy it, enjoy being Kaori, being a character that I admire so much and love so much and relate to so much. So yeah, I'm really going to enjoy doing this cosplay on Saturday. I'm really excited to see how people feel about it, and yeah, just
bring on Saturday. So thanks so much to you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you watching it. Let me know what you think of my cosplay in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you can, that would be amazing. And yeah, I'll see you all very soon, hopefully in another cosplay video. So take care guys, see you again soon, bye.